I am home with my wife. I have been communicating with my sisters and my niece during this time period. I realize I am surrounded by strong women. I was thinking about Moses and how Moses was made Moses, the guy we remember as being such a fabulous leader, because of a lot of women working in a conspiracy, not always knowing with whom they were working, but nevertheless working in a conspiracy that brought Moses to his time and his place in history. If you recall, the Egyptian Pharaoh was very hard on the children of Israel, the Habiru, the Hebrews, forcing them to make large, elaborate structures out of clay bricks. The more the people, the Hebrews, multiplied, the harder the work became, until finally Pharaoh, fearful of these people, these strange people, decided that all of their children should be killed. This began the conspiracy. Moses' mother conceived. The midwives, Puah and Shiphrah, were supposed to make sure that he never saw the light of day, but they conspired to hide Moses, and so his life was spared. Remember, he was put out in a basket, really a small casket, that floated in the waters of the Nile amongst the bulrushes where he would be safe. And there Miriam, his sister, his older sister, looked over him to protect him. Eventually, he's found by Pharaoh's daughter, who realizes what is going on, lifts the baby out of the water, and then inquires of the little girl who's standing guard as to where she might find a mother who can nurse this baby. Well, of course, this princess of Pharaoh, of the royal household, knew that there would be a nursing mother who was the mother of this child. And so Miriam puts the two together, and Moses is raised to be the great man that he was. The fact is that he really fouls things up in Egypt early in his life. He runs away. Eventually, he comes to the place where he finds his wife Zipporah, and she and her father Jethro protect him once again. And then when he returns to Egypt as the liberator, Miriam is part and parcel of his bureaucracy, his support, his faith-based community organization that empowered the Hebrews to resist Pharaoh and eventually gain liberation. What's remarkable about the Bible is that although it is written in the time of a very patriarchal society, women play such a significant role. In fact, they're named. Most of them are. And so we hear about some very tough women that worked collaboratively with God to drive history forward. They were the ones who understood what it meant to be oppressed, primarily. And protecting their children from that oppression made them keenly able to support the men who could then interact with a patriarchal society and become liberators. Yeah, we're several weeks out from Mother's Day, but it's good to take an inventory, whether we be male or female, of the strong women in our lives who have contributed so much to who we are as persons, who have made such significant impact in this world of ours. If you find one, and they're easily found, make sure you say thank you. Have a good day.